Welcome to the 48th episode of Dividend Investing Insights, your one stop for all things dividend investing. Join us as we explore high yield shares, dividend growth strategies, and portfolio management techniques to maximize your investment returns. Subscribe now and take care of your financial future with the power of dividends. In the episode today, we will continue to look at the portfolio that we have built. However, like always, we'll start with a quick recap of the markets. S&P 500 went up by 128 points to end at 6,279 points. Nasdaq Composite 2 went up by 383 points to end at 20,601 points. And here locally, ASX 200 also went up by 88 points to end at 8,603 points, or 1.04% higher. However, as I've always said, share prices, stock markets will go up and down all the time. However, you as an investor should invest in shares that have the ability to pay dividend now, increase their dividend in future, and are fundamentally strong. With that background, let's do a quick recap of the portfolio that we have built. We had first bought KDP, we bought 50 shares at 37.46. Then we bought JP Morgan Chase, 10 at 210.5, AT&T, 100 at 21.91, CVS Health, 30 at 60.3, and lastly, Unilever PLC, 61.32. 33 at 61.32 for a total investment of $10,002.76. And this is what we had set out with. We had $10,000 that we wanted to invest, which we invested in these companies from the time period of September 2024 until November 2024. Key point to note that this is a diversified portfolio. So if one industry is not performing well, the other one will do well. We have also been monitoring the financial performance of these companies. They have been doing well, and the dividend has been stable. In fact, in one instance, dividend was increased. Let's have a quick look at the price as of this recording. So as of this recording, KDP is currently trading at 33.79. JP Morgan Chase is trading at 296, AT&T is trading at 28.36, CVS Health is trading at 61.43, Unilever PLC is trading at 61.37 for a total portfolio value of 11,533.61 cents. However, that's not all. Since the time we have started building this portfolio, we have collected dividends, which is available to us in form of cash for $264.88, which makes the total portfolio value to be 11,798.49. Putting this graphically, this is how it looks. The blue line is our investment and the orange line is the current portfolio value. As you can see, it is almost $2,000 higher. When we had set out, I had set out with an objective to give a return of 15%. However, this is more closer to 20-25%. And we look at as to where we are at the end of the year before we invest more money in this portfolio. So this is where we are. We are 20%, almost 20% higher. The companies are doing well. The revenue margin has been doing well for all these companies. Sales have been going up. These are good, fundamentally strong companies. And this is where our portfolio stands. As we come towards the end of the episode, let's have a quick look at some of the dividends that are coming our way. So KDP has announced its dividend. It will be paying out 23 cents per share on 11th of July. We are already past the ex-dividend date, so the dividend is secured. JP Morgan Chase is paying out $1.40 per share on 31st of July, and the ex-dividend date has passed for that as well. So this dividend is also secured. We'll collect this dividend, and hopefully AT&T will announce its dividend for this quarter in the coming week, and we'll track it as we go forward. Similarly for CVS Health and Unilever PLC. So this is where we are. We'll collect these dividends before we end the episode, putting up the dividend investing checklist again. Do you understand the company's business? What is the dividend for the current year and the dividend yield for the current year? What is the average dividend for the past 5 years? What is the payout ratio for the stock? Is it between 30 to 70%? What is the price to earning ratio? Is it between 1 and 20? What is the price to book ratio? Is it between 1 and 3? Does the company have year-on-year revenue growth? Does the company have year-on-year profit growth? Does the company have positive cash flow? Use this checklist to make your investments. Happy investing, and see you in another episode of Dividend Investing Insights.